games.
Yeah, so it's just
So we're doing 3 games of the Glory League game of the week. So
Matthew
we'll do
Mischewski. Nicholas Irwood. Derek Abson. Albertson. Carlton Chitongo. James Lissaman. Frossenowski. That's good.
All right, so welcome to week 15 of the closeout.
Yes, good.
James Lissaman, Community Basketball Manager.
Laurie McDaniel, Coach Development Officer.
Marty Davison, Referee Manager.
That's right.
Yeah, so a little bit different this week. We had no Miles Schroeder Men's and Women's Premier League games, so a little bit different. We're doing 3 Glory League Game of the Weeks this week, so first up.
I'm going to go first. I have University of Canterbury Christchurch Girls High versus Middleton, or Gators, sorry,
Yep.
in the women's under 21. Both teams were back and forth. During the game, the biggest lead for either team was 6 points, and then in comes Katie van den Bogart, 21 points, showing off a little bit of post movement here. So well done, Katie. Isabella Luitoa for Christchurch Girls High with 12 points. She was able to get some really good position in the post as well. Nice finishes in there. Then we had Sammy Arnold splitting a pair of free throws, which gave Hannah Mischewski.
Nice. Good
Mischewski. 21 points, a chance to hit this amazing in transition 3-point buzzer beater for Gators. So that took the game into overtime, where we had Sammy Arnold scoring 8 of her 22 points in extra time, including this lovely move in the lane, nice left-handed finish, to give a final score of University of Canterbury Christchurch Girls High 66. Gators 58.
Yeah, no, good job.
Awesome. My game of the week, Men's Div 1 on Sunday, Atami Casademanos versus Pioneer Blue. So these two teams really battling in the top 6 of Men's Div 1. A couple of highlights here. We've got Willem Tollock. He had 18 points, including this 3-point play in transition. Takes the contact and makes the nice layup. George Klomp had 16, all in the second half. And as you can see here, defense runs at him because he knows he's hit 3-pointers already in the quarter. And then hits this massive 4th tray with 2 guys draped all over him. So good shooting there, George. For Atami, Simon Hodgson had 15, including this tough finish in the third where he takes it coast to coast and draws the foul to keep Atami close. Pioneer were up 63-57 late in the 4th quarter, but some key free throws missed by Pioneer down the stretch really cost them and made the game send into overtime, where it was tied at 67 apiece. Fraser Costley off this nice triangle action, misses the layup, but Richie Howell's there to tip the ball in. He had 20 points. That started an 8-1 run, to start overtime, which gave them the win in the end. So Atami Casademanos 80, Pioneer Blue 75 in my game of the week.
Yeah, and I thought I had the best Glory League game of the week. Rani Hammond said, make sure you put this game on. I had to tell him, unfortunately, the guys you put on bench were pretty terrible. So it was very, very hard to actually work out how many points people had scored and what the actual score of the game was. But
Yikes.
I think I've done a reasonable
Did the right
job
team win though, James?
Yes, well, yes. I'm pretty sure. So
okay,
we had referees there who did go and sort stuff out. Good. So Diana, our floor controller, Diana Walsh, did a good job with that. Anyway, some of the key plays of the game. Matthew Lewis, he went coast to coast here. This is in overtime to give Christ College a 2-point lead. Very good finish by him. And then we see Brian Wong here from Gators White under 17, scored this really tough putback to tie it up. And what happens then? Go into double overtime after that. And there we had a 2-point lead for Gators, and we can see Mukuje Manawa, he scored a really nice scoop layup here with the right hand layup to give Gators a bit of a lead. And they pulled away a bit here, but Christ College Development never gave up. Henry Smith here with some good defence and scored a nice finish in transition. There were some players fouled out as well, as you can imagine, basically playing about the equivalent of 5 quarters. So final score, Gators White 88 over Christ College Development 83 in double overtime.
Awesome. Right, on to Marty's Minute for this week. So, this week we're going to be talking about the shot clock. So, we've had a few issues in some of our games in terms of the bench not knowing when we reset the shot clock to 14 or when we reset it to 24 or vice versa and things like that. So, I'm going to go through some scenarios. What I'm going to use the term attacking team, which is the team with the ball, defensive team, which is the team that doesn't have the ball, And I'm going to use the terms front court, which means when the team has the ball in the front half of the court, and back court, so when the team has the ball in their back court, just to make these scenarios a little bit simpler to understand. So when do we reset the shot clock to 24, guys?
Whenever we feel like it.
Yes. So a 24 reset occurs when the attacking team takes a shot for a basket, the ball either hits the ring or misses the ring, and the defensive team takes control of the ball. That's when we get a full reset to 24. One other scenario when we'll get a reset to 24 is if I'm dribbling the ball in my backcourt on the attacking team and I get fouled by the defense. No matter what the shot clock is on at that time, it will be reset to 24 seconds because the foul occurred in the backcourt. So therefore, that's when it happens. When do we reset the shot clock to 14, guys? Is it when we feel like it as well?
Offensive rebounds.
Yes, that's one scenario. Yep.
Now, Marty, is that once the shot has hit the rim that the shot resets, or once I have possession of the ball?
That's the question. So when you're on the shot clock, when you're the shot clock operator, shout out to my wife Lisa, who's a very good shot clock operator, and if I say some of the stuff wrong, I'll be getting into some big trouble. So you're right, Laurie, the team has to actually have control of the ball when it goes to 14. So the attacking team takes a shot for a basket, no matter what the shot clock is on, even if it's on 21, 19, above 14, if the ball hits the ring, and the attacking team regains the ball, the shot clock will be reset to 14 seconds.
So if I'm on the score bench, in theory, shot goes up,
Yep.
hits the rim, I'm holding the shot clock
Correct.
almost until a team has possession,
Yes.
and then I will make my 14
or 24. Exactly right. So it might be a bit delayed because obviously there might be a fight for the rebound when no one gets the ball. So hold it for a second. Yes, and once someone gets it, defense gets it, we go 24. Attacking team gets it, we go to 14.
Yeah, some of them you can press the button and then release it
and
once
then
someone's
depends on, I guess, different gyms and different shot clock setups. The other time we'd have a 14 reset would be I'm on the attacking team, I'm dribbling the ball in my front court, I get fouled and the shot clock is below 14 seconds. That was when it would reset up to 14 seconds. The other time would have a 14-second reset. This is the new rule that came in this year, which is a little bit confusing for some people. So I'm on the attacking team, dribbling the ball in my backcourt, and I commit a foul or a violation. So there's a whistle that happens that my team's going to lose the ball. So maybe there's a out of bounds, maybe there's an offensive foul. There's a whistle on the play where the other team is going to get new possession of the ball in their front court. So when this happens, the reset now is the team that gets the ball is only going to have 14 seconds on the shot clock rather than the old rule, which used to be
you have to cross half court
a full 24 second reset. That's Marty's probably 2 or 3 minutes.
I think that's quite helpful though,
Yeah.
Martin.
That's
very
good.
helpful.
Excellent.
Yep.
Cool.
Oh, every time. Okay. Anywho, I was just engrossed.
Oh, there was a lot of information
Exciting
there.
stuff.
So the Tall Blacks are playing over in Japan at the moment, and they took on Japan last night. Unfortunately, the Tall Blacks came away with a losing effort.
Oh,
don't like it.
Oh, there we go.
They lost. So Japan won 99-89. Local boy Ethan Rusbatch had double figures with 12 points in that game, but Rui Hachimura for Japan, the Washington NBA draft, had 35 points on 13 of 17 shooting,
efficient,
which is a very classy display. So there is another game against Japan coming up, which is on Sky on Wednesday, August 14th at 9:50 p.m. on Sky Sport 9 if you want to watch that and support the Tall Blacks.
Yeah, no, they did play pretty well, but Rui Hachimura was
very well
in a class of his own that game, but the crowd was
well
awesome.
Yeah,
10 minutes to sell out all the tickets for that game, so expect the next one to look pretty cool.
Yep.
And if you're wondering what to do before watching that game, on Wednesday night we have 2 quarterfinals in the McDonald's Thompson and Whelan Trophy. So thanks to the New Zealand School of Broadcasting, they're coming into Cowes with the big Sky TV truck from here, and they'll broadcast 2 games. First quarterfinal at 6:20 p.m. Number 3 seed Rangirudu will be taking on Middleton Grange Gators, and then following that game at 8 o'clock will be Christ College. Not sure what number they'll be in quarterfinals, but they'll be playing against St Bede's, Shirley Boys or St Thomas's, depending on how the results of the Tuesday night games go on tonight.
Very good.
We also have the other quarterfinal matchups in the Whelan Trophy on this week, Tuesday. Thompson Trophy is on Thursday if they're not playing in the Wednesday game, and then next week semi-final, so getting closer and closer. Have a look on our website if you want to see all the kind of permutations, what the team needs to do for them to get into the playoffs.
Very confusing games, but well written on the website. Yes.
I made a few mistakes. And Liam asked me something, can you just double check this?
Yeah.
I've corrected 2 that I've made a mistake on, so it should be all accurate now.
First step is admitting you've got a problem. Under 23 rep teams have just come back from Porirua from the under 23 nationals, and the women's team came away 3rd placing there, with Lauren Hippolyte making the tournament team with some outstanding 3-point shooting, I must say. And the Canterbury men finished 9th, but a good tournament under 23s for players that aren't either quite at the WBC or NBL.
Yeah, well, the Otago had Zoe Richards and Nicole Russell.
Yeah, and actually the Canterbury had quite a few of the Wildcats, and Waikato had almost everything.
Nice.
So,
in theory, though, it is a good development tournament to play there, and it just gives, especially for us club players that aren't involved in rep stuff, a great opportunity to play.
And also a big congratulations to our executive producer Brad Clive,
yes.
And also Tony Smith-Humwick for refereeing the women's final up there at under 23s, and also the other referees that attended the tournament there. So good job, Canterbury and North Canterbury and South Canterbury referees and stuff.
Yes.
All the Canterbury boys.
Round 7, 3x3.exe is on this Sunday, the 18th of August, 11 a.m. at Ara Gymnasium just off Barbados Street. 3 teams are in the running to go to Japan, which is in early September. That's Lincoln University, University of Canterbury and Gators. So 2 rounds to go. Come down and watch some big dunks, highlights, or watch the live stream as well.
Awesome. Now we're into Plays of the Week,
yes.
aren't we? Look at me. Ready to run sheet. You still can grow as an adult, people. Anyway, so I have Hildridge Basilio from Christchurch Boys High School Gold under 17 here, who nails a spin step back 3, and it's a lovely shot. Also, we might remember this young gentleman from his excellent display of
early in the season, yes.
Yeah, of celebration here. I don't know if it's going to be clipped in, but that is quite magnificent. So well done, Hildridge.
Yeah, he also did double up on the James Harden with the eating celebration after the shot as well. On this one.
He did.
My one, another youngster, Manoia Wharepapa, he's in Shirley Boys here, high. He goes down the lane here, behind the back, and a nice kick out pass to Mitch Gilmore. Nails the 3, and this is for Shirley Boys High 15. And you commented on the referees.
Yeah, I thought the referees did a good job here, not calling the shooting foul as the player had landed before there was a little bit of contact there, and a great shot by Mitch making the 3. So good job by Hunter and Todd there, not calling the foul. It was good. So my highlights from Atami midweek men. So apologies if I pronounce this wrong, but Budhika Widjasaranda, he gets the steal off the save, takes the ball coast to coast, and he goes behind the back. So we'll put on a clip here. If you see Chris Webber on Charles Barkley, it's quite similar, but maybe slightly maybe a foot shorter and a bit different. But he makes the layup on the reverse. And good job there, Bud. I'm going to call him Bud now. So
yeah,
that's
right. He might not like that, but
he might not.
Talk to Marty if you don't.
Exactly.
We'd like to wrap up with a big thank you to Sport Canterbury for their support of a lot of our programs. Vicky Cowley in particular, who's amazing because she got to coach some amazing players.
Who did she get to coach?
Maybe that was me.
First ever coach, you said?
Vicky was my first ever coach at Rangiora High School, and so thanks very much, Vicky and Sport Canterbury, for all your support.
Yeah, no, definitely. Week 15 in the books, good job, good effort.
Magical job, magical effort.
Marvellous job, marvellous effort.